Sometimes movies suck, but also cool.
Let's get drunk and go burn those!
Alright, what's going on, world? It's your boy, back again, Max Supreme Pete's, and we're here to do another epic movie review. The movie this week is Wonder Woman.
What?
We're gonna be doing Wonder Woman this week.
Oh, what? Wonder Woman.
What's going on?
It's Captain Marvel, man.
Oh,
Captain
okay. Sorry. The other Wonder Woman. All right. We're doing Captain Marvel. So Envy from the Clash of Demon Head definitely did a whole lot of work these past 2 weeks. This movie's been in the theaters. It made over 455 million domestic. So just here in the States, worldwide, it was 760. Budget of this whole entire movie was just 152 million. So that's a whole lot of revenue. That's over $608 million worth of revenue. Let's not forget to mention all the merchandise that Disney does with all of these movies, like toys and all that stuff. Disney is for sure not letting go of Marvel anytime soon. Like, I can't even remember the last time I saw a Mickey anything from Disney. But they damn sure make sure that you see Iron Man everywhere you go. All right, before we go any further, I know the past couple videos I've done like a secret word, but we're not doing that this time. Not because I got extremely fucked up last time, but because I have not eaten. So, in order to make sure I don't die, and I can provide decent enough content for y'all while I'm drinking, I am going to be in control of these shots. This particular video. Alright, so Rotten Tomatoes gave this movie a 79%, which honestly, it kind of sounds bad, but when you think about it in the grand scheme of like things in all of the movies that Marvel has done in the past almost 11 years, like, she's done great. Way better than Thor and Hulk's individual movies, rating-wise. And hell, even better than Age of Ultron. And that had all them bitches in it. In Age of Ultron's defense, like, that story was kind of all over the place. Just like Quicksilver's body parts. BAM! Yeah. Alright, so in this movie, they took inspiration from the 2012's depiction of Captain Marvel. And I know a lot of you are just like, well, what about Miss Marvel? No. Completely different person. I'm lying. It's the same lady. But in the 2012 time, that's when she decided, I'm finna do this in honor of my nigga. She's white, so it probably went something like this. I'm gonna do this in honor of my ninja, Marvel, and I'm gonna take up the ranks. And so she did. All right. Like I said, they took inspiration from that Captain Marvel, but in this movie, sadly, a lot of that stuff doesn't happen. In this movie, Captain Marvel, or Carol, gets her powers from an exploding box. And before that, there's nothing special about her that, tells you that she can do that. So, what I'm saying is, she gets all of her shit due to plot armor. And you know who else is really big on plot armor? Your favorite flying monkey guy that wears an orange jumpsuit. Yep, they're the same character. Also, you get to see Skrulls in this movie for the first time, which is pretty dope. For 2 seconds. For 2 seconds. I'll explain why in a bit. You even get to see your boy Nick Fury, Nick Fury, young Nick Fury at that, in all of his hair and two-eyed glory, both eyes. This movie also confirms that cats being pieces of shit is canon in the Marvel Universe. Yup. cats suck ass in real life and in comic books. Ooh, them shits kicking in. That's pretty much it. That's all I'm going to explain about the story. I'm trying to do this non-spoiler because, like, you know, there's not a whole bunch going on with this movie. It's an origin story, you know, so there's not really much I can pull from an origin story. You just kind of see what happens and you're just like, oh, that's why this character is supposed to be in Endgame. Now I'm going to talk about, well, in the past I used to do segments called what was hype and what got the pipe, as in what was good and what sucked, but I changed the name of that because I didn't like it. So now what it's called is This Ain't It, Chief versus Hype Beyond Belief. Oh, thank you, my sir. Also, shout out to my cameramans. It wasn't the normal folks. It wasn't Nighthawk. It wasn't even Boba Fett this time. It was my boy, Ronzel, Young Zelly. You got anything you want to plug, man? Where can they find you, my friend?
If you want to find me, Snapchat's Casual Zelly.
Look at him.
Instagram,
Look at him.
Casual Zelly as well.
Look at him.
And then on Facebook, just Runzel Edwards.
Look at him.
Dang, I should have got my full name like that. That's for government. That's for government. But this is not about me. This is about the genius.
Well, it don't matter, man. Just look. If you want to follow this cat, he's a pretty funny dude. I've known this cat for a long time.
I'm very
generic. Trustworthy.
I'm very generic. But
gets mad bad bitches. If you want to be one of those bad bitches, hit him up.
Yes, but my grandma might see it. Grandma, I love you. It's not true.
All that in this bitch. Let's see. Yeah, I'll put all of that in. Not everything. We'll make some cuts. You know what I'm saying? Make some cuts. Because this video is already kind of short, you know.
Right.
Because, like, the only reason we're here is because folks want to know about Endgame. You know what I'm saying?
How's leading up? What's leading up?
Right. Folks only really watch this movie because they want to know what was happening with Endgame. I'm not going to say that for everybody, but I know me personally, I was like, I'm going to watch this movie because they've hyped it up so much, there might be some answers toward Endgame, and that wasn't the case. He kind of just, like, gave me a hand job when you know what I really want. Skrulls are bad guys. 100% of the time. This ain't it, Chief. I did not like how they tried to appeal to the humanity of fucking space terrorists. I was originally hype about it because I was like, yo, they introduced Skrulls. The invasion's coming. And then they were just like, nah, they're refugees. They really the good guy. Fuck all that. How Nick Fury loses his eye. This ain't it, Chief. We were sitting here under the impression that my man lost his eye in a very hyper-escalated situation. Nope. Because cats. He got his eye scratched out by a cat. Or he just got his eye scratched and then it got infected and they had to pull out his eye. It was really unclear. Anyway, there was a cat involved. Cats suck dick. I like Nick Fury with two eyes. The most ungangster shit ever. That was... Samuel Jackson deserves way more than that. Third, disrespecting Blockbuster. This ain't it, Chief. Now, I was born in 1991. I have very fond memories of Blockbuster on the weekends. People are disrespecting Blockbuster like they didn't pave the way for Netflix and Hulu and all this other streaming bullshit. Blockbuster walked so y'all could run. And y'all disrespecting them by having some white girl just fall directly through the ceiling? Y'all could have did that to Movie Gallery or some shit. Don't nobody like Movie Gallery. Movie Gallery. There's a lot of people that's watching this right now, that's just like, what's Movie Gallery? Exactly. Moving on. In the beginning of the movie, when the Skrulls were actually depicted as terrorists, I was like, yes. Hype beyond belief. So I was like, this is it. And then y'all took that all away. This is my thing about Disney Marvel. Like, it doesn't matter how evil a character or characters are. they still try to make you appeal to their humanity. And so that way when you watch it, you're just like, you got a very valid point. That. But 2, when Carol, or aka Captain Marvel, finally realized her potential at the end of the movie, and all she had to do was meditate for like 30 seconds. Like, hype beyond belief. It confused me, because I was just like, she barely had any character development until these last 5 fucking minutes. But, you know, whatevs. She's got all of her power, all of her binary strength, all this other shit. She is just OP as hell, whooping ass, taking names. I'm cool with that. I fucks with that. I'm looking forward to how that particular situation comes into play in Endgame. I hope they keep that same energy. I hope Captain Marvel comes in and just starts whooping Thanos' ass, and then he doesn't even say anything. He's just sitting there getting his shit wrecked. Along with Thor, because apparently, like, they're best friends now. So, yeah, man. In conclusion, we're going to wrap this up. This is a Marvel movie. So if you have not seen it and you're a fan of the MCU, what the fuck are you doing? Go out and watch it. It's a good movie. Unless you're a person that doesn't care about origin stories because you've read comics for years, like folks that aren't casuals. Because you know what's going on, you know how it's going down, this, that, and the third. Or you are a casual and you just don't care about origin stories, you just only care about action. Honestly, you didn't have to watch this movie. You honestly could have just read a couple quick Wikipedia pages on who Captain Marvel is and then just jump straight into Endgame. So, do with the information how you will. It's a Marvel movie, so it's not going to fail. It's good. It was good. It was great to some. I don't think it was great, but it was a good origin story. If you have any questions, or if you just want to talk shit about me, leave it in the comments down below. Like I said, if you want to support this channel and make sure we thrive in this streaming era, because, you know, things be tough out here. We do have a Patreon, and what I'm doing to make that Patreon better is I'm also posting like behind the scenes stuff from like all of the videos that we've done in the past on Patreon. So if you just want exclusive content that you want to see and or laugh at, go over there. And by all means, if you're just like, yo, I don't want this to keep going, this shit's funny, throw us $1 or $2 or $5 or $1,700. I don't care. I like you if you support what I'm doing, because this is what I like doing. Folks looking for professional work, we do cinematography for music videos, weddings, promotional stuff. You're a small business, you want to get a commercial or something going, hit us up, as well as photography for folks that need headshots, profiles, you got babies, you want to take pictures of them, and all this and that. Like, just hit us up on our Facebook page. That's where you can get at us professionally, because that's what that's for. That's it. Also, drink responsibly. Don't do what I do. Drink responsibly. If you get drunk after 2 shots, leave it at 2 shots. Me, I've been in the game for a while, so it takes way more than 2 shots to get me drunk. Even what I'm learning, even if I haven't eaten. Anyway, good night.